Sometimes I will face a few challenges. At school, I'll be in class and all of a sudden I'll get this huge headache and I'll go to the nurse's office and she'll say, well, have you checked your blood sugar? I'll check my blood sugar and it'll be like in the 300s or 400s sometimes, like the low 400s. And she'll say, okay, that's why you have a headache. It does get a little bit confusing because you never know if it's your blood sugar or if it's just you not feeling good. It does sometimes get in the way, but I try not to let it.
When my blood sugar is low, you can't see me shaking, but I feel like I am shaking uncontrollably on the inside. I feel hot and sweaty, clammy. I feel like I'm about to pass out. When my blood sugar is high, I get headaches. I am in a bad mood. I can instantly know when I'm at work if I am grumpy or in a bad mood that my blood sugar is high. I think maybe the biggest challenge with type 1 diabetes is the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen. You can prick your finger, give yourself insulin based on an equation your doctor determines, eat everything right, and who knows what's going to happen next. Early next year, I am getting married, and of course diabetes has a play in that because it has a role in every single part of my life. What if my blood sugar is low right before I walk down the aisle? What if it's really high? What if it is all over the place that day? What if I can't eat anything? And it's just, there's a lot of what ifs that can come into play, and it's such a big day. I just don't want diabetes to get in the way. And I know I'll fight really hard and I'll do everything I'm supposed to, but diabetes doesn't fight fair. So thinking about diabetes is a part of the plan, but I wish I didn't have to think about it.
When I was diagnosed with diabetes, they reassured me that I'd still be able to get pregnant and have a baby. And it was a little shocking to me because I never thought that diabetes would limit my ability to have children. Now I am the mother of 4 children. I've had 3 pregnancies, a set of twins, and although each pregnancy is a struggle, with balancing blood sugars, it is doable. My daughter, who is my youngest, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when she was 18 months old. She just doesn't know what it's like not to have to count your carbohydrates or not have to worry about low blood sugars or high blood sugars. It's always been a part of her life. It just takes away a lot of the joy of things that she could experience.
My biggest dream is a world without diabetes, because if I didn't have diabetes, I'd probably be running in the park and I probably wouldn't have to take a break in dance class because my blood sugar is low or high. So a world without diabetes would kind of be like a miracle for me. And sometimes I try to sometimes think about what it would be like, because being that I've lived with diabetes for 6 years now, it's kind of hard to think about what it would be like without diabetes and what it would be like if there was nothing in this world that even involved diabetes, because it's become such a big part of my life right now that it's just kind of weird to imagine it.
I talk to a lot of people all the time that have type 1 diabetes, and they always bring up the question, well, what are we going to do when we don't have diabetes, and when's that day going to come? And I try not to think about it too much because I don't want to get my hopes up, but it is definitely the #1 goal, the #1 dream, to live free without type 1 diabetes and all its complications and burdens and challenges every day.
I pray that there's a cure soon. When I was diagnosed in 1991, they told me, don't worry about it, we are so close to a cure, within 10 years we'll have one. Ashley was diagnosed at 18 months old, and she's almost 10, and she doesn't know a life without diabetes. I know there's a lot of research and things that they're working on and advancements that they're making, but that's my one true hope, is that if there's not a cure in my lifetime, that there will be a cure in her lifetime, and that at some point in her life, she will know what it's like to not have diabetes.